Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How y'all people doing today out there in YouTube land? Hadn't really been doing a bunch of stuff lately. Still waiting for USSSA to put out their new revised rules for the USSSA Seniors Division. Have not seen it. Don't know if they're done with it. I do know Jeff Hall has some tournaments going down there in Carolinas. Coming up in April. He says it's selling out, but on his webpage. I haven't seen a bracket. I'd love to go play one of his tournaments, but I don't think my team will go. That's a long drive for us, and or a long flight. Short flight, long drive. Not too sure that our sponsors are willing to put the money up for that. I'm waiting for somebody to show up at work, so sorry guys. Unfortunately for me, this is the middle of our cheer season for my daughter's cheer team. So my team went down and played, and where did we play at? San Marcos, Texas. Didn't do too well. I think they were like 2-2 or 1-2 or something like that. Missing a lot of guys. I think we had a total of 4 or 5 guys missing. So no excuses. Still should have a good enough team to play. But that's beside the point. They had a good time. I was at a NCAA cheer competition. If anybody knows what that is one of the biggest, if not the biggest, cheer competitions in the world. My daughter's team took 6th. After day 1, they were in 3rd place. The New Zealand team that came down was phenomenal, scoring a 99-11 on day 2, which is out of 100. That's pretty damn good for a level 2 team to do, level 2 international team. That's impressive. Scoring, it's almost like softball, dude. You never know what these judges are going to do. Everybody that scored high one day scored low the next. Everybody that scored low on day 1 scored high on day 2. I don't know how. It's the same judging panel. I don't know how they have that drastic return in judging, but they do. But for us, I'm sure we'll have some BP here soon. Weather's starting to look a little bit better here in Texas. Not in the 30s and 20s. Today's supposed to be 73. Not sure when we're going to hit. Hopefully sometime next week if it's warm enough. I'm trying to get a new U-Trip bat because we are playing some U-Trips this year. As far as regular tournaments, D. I got a 27-ounce KP23. I have a buddy of mine that I'm going to trade a 27-ounce KP for a 28-ounce 2018 DC41. I've decided the 27s are too light, so my senior bats, I've still got my 27, but I'm swinging my 29 again, and I'm going to try to swing the 28s, the 28-ounce DC41. Kind of talked to my wife, not quite sure what I'm going to do for league yet. Church has a co-ed league. It's fun to play in. It's super competitive. Just some things have happened that's kind of turned me off from it. But it is, it's fun. We have a good time. You have to have a minimum of 3 girls. So basically you're playing, a lot of times you're playing a bunch of guys. There are a couple of teams that have some really good girl players. So looking at getting back into the church league. If not, I'll find a league to play in somewhere. I was going to play with my work team. They're horrible, but it's fun. It's work. But we've got some, how do you say this? We have some top end changes in our departments. So it does not look like the softball team is going to happen this season. I could be wrong, and if it does, I may just go ahead and go play with them. Be straight USSSA softball, men's E League. But if not, I'll try to find me somewhere to play. The one thing about playing our church league, it's at BLD, it's mat ball, 6 to 12 arch. Actually, their rule at BLD is in league, anything that's got to clear the head of the batter. So it'll be more like playing senior ball. So it keep me in line with my swing, not altering it too much for the flat pitches. We can tell a big difference when we go play D. It takes us a game or two to get going, to adjust to the flat pitching again. But it's fun. Guys, we've got cheer competition again on the 23rd of March. 3 weeks. And then I will go to Georgetown and play with Franks down in Georgetown. Then we'll turn around and play again April the 19th back in San Marcos. I'm not sure if we have a cheer competition in early April. God, I hope not. April 30th, we fly out to Disney World, out to Orlando, for Summit, which is the lower level world championships for the lower teams. My daughter's team has already got their at-large bid, which means they don't have to have a wild card. So there's no place in third place and moving on. It's some right there seems a little thin. Anyway, sorry. Easily distracted. The squirrel moment. They've got their bid. They're making some routine adjustments, which will be interesting to make the routine harder. Their routine was good enough to win this weekend, except for some couple of teams made some changes. And the New Zealand team was phenomenal, guys. Nobody was beating them this weekend. Heck, they outscored the level 5 teams. So they were good. I was impressed. So they'll make the routine a little bit more difficult for Summit. We'll get to see it March 23rd. See how good it is. Then we got, I want to think we got one early April, but I'm not sure, because they were trying to get that last bid, and I'm not sure if they're going to remove that competition or not. I wish they would, but I'm not sure. But the Disney trip will be fun. We're going to fly in on Tuesday. They compete Thursday, Friday, and we'll fly home on Sunday. We'll spend most likely the day in the park on Saturday, maybe hitting 2 or 3 parks. We get the park hopper pass. We'll hit the park sometime Wednesday after their practice, and then if they don't move on to Friday, we'll compete. We'll play in the parks on Friday, but I don't expect them to not make it into Friday. But as soon as that is over, as soon as Disney is over, they go to tryouts on the May 11th. But softball kicks in, guys. There will be no more cheer involved. Keep me out of tournaments. I will be doing some videos from tournaments here and on my Instagram. My Instagram's TheCWarren23. Do little 1-minute clips, workouts, stuff like that. Also, post a lot of videos of hitting during tournaments. My wife videos them. I need to get I've got a 360 camera that can record the whole game, but it requires my phone. So I need to get a a GoPro, so I can strap it up on the fence and record the whole ball game. See how we do. Kind of watch some things, post some videos of the games, especially when we play teams like MVP and RCM and Powerhouse. Those are the other top teams here with us in Texas. Definitely would want to get some video in Vegas, because Vegas tournaments are fun. Us playing Major Plus this year will be different. But guys, as soon as I hear something on USSSA's rule updates, I will definitely go over them. If you want some more rule updates on SSUSA, I can go over those too. I can dig deeper into the rule book. I just hit the basics, and it was a long video, and I apologize for that, but I hit the basics on what we need to do. I need to get a video done on the chip rules and player classifications on what you can and can't play once you get labeled as a Major Plus or a Major Player. I may try to do that sometime soon, within the next week or so. I got to sit down and write down my notes like I did with everything else. But I'll see you guys later. Y'all have a good time. Hit the subscribe, like my videos, please. And if you have any questions, ask. I'm not the professional. I'm not with SSUSA. I'm not with USSSA. But I am a former umpire, baseball and softball. I've been in the game for over 29 years. Yes, I'm 46. I'll be 47 in April. Started playing when I was 16. Played high school baseball and slow pitch softball, college baseball and slow pitch softball. College only lasted a year. I left for the military. Couldn't do the schooling. Hated the schooling. So guys, ask. I'll look up the rules. I'll read the rules. I'll give you my interpretation of the rules, and then we can debate it from there. Like I said, if you have questions, hit it down there in the comment. See you guys later.